Hey guys, in this episode we're going to be explaining what homophones are. So let's go, no time to waste. The first aspect you can see here is homo. Homo means same. The second aspect you can see there is phone. Phone means sound. So we could say that homophones are words that sound the same but have different spellings. You know, like I said in the previous video, there are two aspects that we consider: sound and spelling. So in homophones, they focus on sound. They have the same sound, but they have different spellings. Let me give you different examples. One example I could give is sun and son. Yes, sun and son are both pronounced son. Sun is pronounced son. Son is also pronounced son. As you can see, they have the same sound, but look at the spelling. One has a U, one has letter O. They are spelled differently, but they sound the same. So these two are called homophones. Sun, for instance, you could say the sun is shining, a typical example. Then for son, you could say my son is playing outside, like a child. That's the meaning. As you can see, both of them sound the same but different spelling. Example number 2 is the number 2 and also too, which means also, and to, which means direction. These three are spelled differently, as you can see, but they sound the same, so you call them homophones. For instance, the first case, TWO, you could say I have 2 apples, because this TWO talks about numbers. How much of something do you have? 2 of it. 2 apples. I have 3 apples. I have 4 apples. But in this case, you use 2. I have 2 apples. I have 2 mangoes. I have 2 bananas. I have 2 something. The second case is TOO, which talks about also. For instance, I want ice cream also. You could say I want ice cream too. That's another way of putting it. The third case is these two. For instance, you could say I am going to school. That is where you use that too. So these three, as you can see, they sound the same but different spellings. Example number 3 is SEE and SEA. Yeah, as you can see too, they also sound the same, C, but these are spelled differently. One has a letter E at the end, one has a letter A at the end. This one is for vision, when you can see something. For instance, I see a bird. You can literally see the bird. Or I see television on my in the sitting room. I see you in front of me. I see my friend by my side. So that's where you apply that. The second one is about the ocean. For instance, the sea is big and blue. The ocean is big and then is blue. As you can see, they are spelled differently. They have different meanings. And once you already mentioned 2 different words, automatically they mean different. They have different meanings. As long as we are mentioning 2 different words, 2 or different words in general, definitely these different words have different meanings. Some textbooks will tell you that they use the concept of meanings to categorize homophones, homonyms, and homographs. But I don't use meanings. I only use 2 things: sound and spellings. Because naturally, all different words have different meanings. So you're supposed to only just focus on 2 parts: their sounds and their spellings. Final example is MEAT and MEET. They are both pronounced meat, but one has a letter A while the other has the letter E in between. This one is what you eat. For instance, I eat meat for lunch. Beef, meat. Do you get? This is something edible that you eat. while the second case is about seeing someone, agreeing to see someone at a particular place. For instance, it could be, I will meet my friend today. It means that you and your friend, you've agreed on where to see each other. So that's where this case can be used. As you can see, they are spelled differently, but they have the same sound. So that's why you call these words homophones. In the next video, we're going to be explaining homographs. See you in the next video. Have a nice day. Bye.